Hello Capricorn. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're having an awesome day. So I've reflected on your last reading and with what some of you guys were dealing with for the first half of July. And of course it's general, so it didn't resonate with everybody. But some of you guys were dealing with, you know, a situation where you were in need of trying to free yourself up so you can deal with the situation. And also too, dealing with yourself, you know, you were dealing with other people and the difficulties that come with them. So Capricorn, I really hope you guys, you know, have come through that okay. I hope that, you know, things are heading in the right direction. I hope that you guys have freed yourself up a little bit. You know, it's just a bunch of difficult, just icky stuff that some of you guys were dealing with and that you may still be dealing with. So much love to you guys. Here we go. This is Capricorn, July 16th through the 31st. We have the Tower. Some of you guys did free yourself up. All right, the Tower, the Star in reverse, the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, the Eight of Cups, the Judgment card, the Magician, and the High Priestess. Okay, we're going to do some clarifiers too. I'm going to go ahead and work on these. Alright Capricorn, so you got the Tower. Now, the Tower is never a fun moment. Never a fun moment. It always comes usually unexpectedly. And it's difficult. It's difficult to navigate. It's difficult to understand, you know, why did this happen? But ultimately, the universe is trying to redirect your attention and your energy. It's trying to redirect you onto something more positive for yourself. And unfortunately, some of you guys, like the Star, which could represent an Aquarius, but the Star's in reverse. Some of you guys' reaction to this is, you know, feeling a lack of hope and not really seeing the light at the end of this dark tunnel, because everything is going to be okay. And some of you guys really need to know that. Some of you guys are really in need of this reassurance and knowing no matter what happens, it's going to be okay. It is going to be okay. Everything happens for a reason, and I don't believe we're given anything that we can't handle. So instead of feeling a sense of hope, you guys may not be there yet. This could be something new, or you could just be really focusing or dwelling on the negative instead of the positive. Perhaps we'll see with the clarifiers. Six of Pentacles in reverse. So with this being a pentacle, it could refer to debt, issues within a money situation. And it also refers to, you know, we have this nice sense of charity, this nice sense of giving, and prosperity in the upright. And then in the reverse, you know, particularly I think of like a relationship where one person is doing all the giving and one person is doing all the taking. So there's like this inappropriate balance of give and take here with the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. And there's this, you know, some of you guys really need to evaluate, you know, am I being selfish or am I being selfless? Or this could be an energy of someone else that you're dealing with. Eight of Cups in reverse. So like the Star, there's a lack of hope here. And there's also some confusion about what you guys need to do. You're feeling the need to walk away from something, and it looks like it could all be coming from the Tower. But you need to be clear on what it is that you really truly need to walk away from. And you don't want to just leave with any unfinished business, right? It's like you can physically leave a situation, but no matter where you go, there you are. And people look at me when I'm crazy when I say that, but it's true. No matter where you go, there you are. So what are you taking with you mentally and emotionally, right? You can't just run from your problems, and that's what this energy represents. You know, not standing up to the difficulty of the situation. You know, this is a make you or break you type of, this is a big deal. And this is not wanting to stand up to that and allow it to make you a stronger person. This is wanting to walk away. But if you walk away right now, you're going to be carrying all this negative, unfinished business with you. Judgment card in the upright. So this represents an absolution. This is a beautiful card. It's like an awakening. It's an epiphany, you know, within yourself. And accepting. It's a big part of acceptance, and accepting things for how they are and making some much needed adjustments within yourself in regards to your circumstances. And, you know, there's no guilt here. There's no shame. There's no blame. It's just a liberating sense of acceptance. You know, looking to see where you can move forward, you know, working to move forward from these challenges, and ultimately following your inner calling. This is about an inner calling and a rebirth of yourself. All right, then we have the Magician in the upright. So this guy, he was in your reading in the first half of the month. I can't remember who he was with, but he was in there. And here he is again. And he comes with this message of, you know, wanting you to utilize your skills and the resources that you have within you to work through these challenges brought forth by the Tower. And, you know, he also does it with focus and with concentration, and he takes action. He takes action in working through and executing a plan. And he also represents as a nice, good omen. You know, and he represents a wonderful time for manifesting. He has everything he needs. He's in alignment. He's going to start manifesting what it is that he needs and what he wants for his life. All right, the High Priestess in the reverse in your subconscious. So in the reverse, this shows that some of you guys are not listening to your inner calling. You know, that little voice of encouragement and peace within yourself. That's your intuition. And there could be, because of what's happened, there could be some worry getting in the way. There could be like some anxiety, some emotional unpleasant feelings, you know, getting in your way of feeling this connection with the divine, with higher powers, with, you know, even with your own subconscious, you know, your higher self. And, you know, and it's also not having the confidence of the Magician, because she's pretty confident. She knows everything she needs to know. Hey, Nala. Hey, baby. Hey, girl. Okay. It's the dog. So, yeah, she knows everything she needs to know. She sits there in stillness. She sits there in quiet, and she can handle it. You know, he's more action-oriented, and she's more sitting and taking care of business that way. But she also represents hidden agendas. And it's important here, with this being in your subconscious, maybe there's something within yourself that you need to evaluate, especially in regards to deception, you know, self-deception. And to be able to see, where are you trying to fool yourself? Where are you sabotaging yourself? All right, let's get some clarifiers, you guys. This is very interesting. Three of Wands, Temperance, the King of Cups, the Death card, the Hierophant, the Ten of Cups, and the Magician again. Okay. All right, Capricorn. So with the change that the Tower brings, this is going to set you guys up to make a decision. And you're not only going to make a decision and set a plan like with the Two of Wands, but in the Three of Wands, you're actually executing this plan and having a bit of action like the Magician. And in looking at, you know, he's looking at where he wants to go, and he's figuring out how to get there. So it's always good to have a plan, especially in a Tower moment. It's hard to know what to do right now for some of you guys, but if you dig deep and you utilize these other energies like the Judgment, the Magician, the High Priestess, it'll become clear to you. I promise. Promise, promise, promise. Our intuition is something we were born with, and it's never wrong. Okay? You guys just got to know how to use it. All right, Temperance in reverse on top of the star. So this is representative of a Sagittarius, and this lets us know that there's something out of balance within yourself. And there's also a need, you know, for you guys to look at the long term to try to balance this out, like what this guy's doing in the Three of Wands. Look at the long term. Consider your goals. Consider your plans, not just for right now, but how it's going to affect you on into your future. There's also, too, a reference here of conflict with other people. And you yourself, because of the Tower moment, could be feeling like you're unsure of your life purpose, or you're unsure of kind of yourself as a whole. All right, King of Cups, this provides a little emotional balance for us. It could also be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. This guy has control, and he has balance of his emotions, and balance, just like the Temperance. And he wants you guys not to, what do you call it, repress, or he doesn't want you to hold in your emotions, right? He wants you to evaluate them with an open mind and explore them, you know, because the Tower moment right here with what has happened, this could be the situation that he calls for, when you're going to need not to react, and you're going to need to have some balance and a sense of clarity and calmness within your emotions, and to also be clear on, too, what it is that is acceptable to you on an emotional level within yourself or from others. Death card in reverse. So this is representative of a Scorpio, and again we see some resistance here to the change that maybe or that needs to be occurring with the Eight of Cups. And some of you guys are unable to accept what has happened with the Tower, you know, which will only make this transition more difficult. But there's a need here to let go. And, you know, the Eight of Cups is about letting go and walking away as well, but making sure that it's something that truly is no longer serving you. You know, this could be encouraging you to do what you've already decided to do, but also asking you to evaluate and to have complete clarity within this regard, because the Death card is about letting go and moving on. All right, Hierophant on top of the Judgment card. So the Hierophant represents a Taurus, and it also represents our belief system. And, you know, he can come with a bit of restriction or trying to challenge things for the way that they are, right? Kind of like if you don't accept what's going on, you're kind of wanting to challenge it. And, you know, now's not a good time for you guys to really be doing that. Okay, there's another avenue suggested here, and it's called acceptance, right? With the Judgment card. And with the Hierophant too, there's this gateway, kind of like with the High Priestess, there's this gateway to higher consciousness. And, you know, this gateway can provide you guys with the clarity that you're needing. And it can help. It can ultimately help you with what needs to be discovered with the Judgment card. All right, Ten of Cups on top of the Magician. So, following the Magician's lead, you guys can obtain this level of fulfillment and complete happiness, like with the Ten of Cups. And it's a message for you guys to follow your heart with complete faith and confidence, right? This is happiness on all levels. This is obtainable. All right, the Magician again in the reverse. So, you know, this guy in the reverse is a bit of a manipulator. And, you know, all these resources that he has, he tends to use them for his own benefit. And again, there's this element of deception here with him, like with the High Priestess in reverse. So this guy, you know, these two cards together in reverse is alluding to self-sabotage, really, truly. I was kind of lingering on that the first go around, but these two together, and this is in your subconscious energy, you know, you guys may not be knowingly hindering yourself and your advancement in growing emotionally and mentally. You may not be knowing that you are. So this is, you know, not to your own fault, you know. Our ego really gets in the way, and our ego really confuses us. So looks like you guys definitely need to evaluate, but I can see where, you know, you're going to get through this. There's just some little things that need some work. And there's a lot of positive energy here too, you guys. I can see that whatever's happening for some of you is just part of an important life phase or cycle. And it's going to be a blessing in disguise if you allow it to be. So thank you, Capricorn, so much. Much love and many blessings to you guys. I am the Empathic Taurian. I thank you so very much for watching this video, and I shall see you guys next time. Peace.